A young Texas team, Mike Vanderjack kicks it off, and we're underway. Edel Shepard, third-year man from San Jose State at the 5-yard line. And Shepard, horse-tied at the 23 and a flag with it. And they may be ruling face mask as Sam Hurd reaching out.
On the kicking team, 15-yard face mask. 15 yards from the end of the run, first down.
Dane, the big fullback, 245-pounder, as his tailback. He'll throw on first down. Underneath and complete to Eric Moulds, and the veteran acquired from Buffalo makes it to the 45 and a gain of 7 in the NFL. That's quite a 1-2 punch at wideout for Dallas. Throws underneath, completes this one to Jeb Putsier, the former Bronco, and he has a first down in Dallas territory at the 43-yard line.
Running down, but no reason not to pass against it as long as they're giving you these creases.
2nd and 9, handed off again to Dane, and he gains another yard, and a flag goes down late. That might have been another face mask.
Face mask defense, 5 yards, number 98. 96, correction. 5 yards added to the end of the run, repeat second down.
A rush this season, the Texans, and no gain on that one. Quick throw, complete, outside Kevin Walter, and Walter, the third wide receiver, former Cincinnati Bengal, has a first down inside the Dallas Cowboy 20-yard line. Carr inside, complete to Andre Johnson. Johnson with 30 catches to lead the Texans. Has his first today. What a target. 6'3", 222 pounds out of Miami, and he runs a 4.440. Third, it's a short 3. And they go wide with Dane. Able to kick out of one tackle, make the corner, and has the first down and another flag.
And another face mask for ripping off the helmet.
3 face mask penalties on the opening possession.
Cut and you go, and if that's not there, I'm not sure if a guy like Ron Dane's not a much better back to have. He's got so much power. Let him take advantage of whatever crease and bubble he can find.
Ball at the 1.5 yards. Texans have only 1 rushing touchdown this year, that by the quarterback Carr. Dane meets a white wall of Cowboy tacklers and is about. Carr in trouble, has to throw it away. And the fans cheer the Dallas defense. That was Keith Davis in on the quarterback. The Brown, who's tried only 3 field goals, made all 3. This is even shorter than an extra point. And from 19 yards, the Texans are on the board first, 3-0. Terrell Owens and the Cowboy offense when we return. Tailback behind Bledsoe. And Jones. Oh, what a good runner he is. The former Notre Dame star has a first down on his first carry. Jones, who missed 1,000 yards by only 7 a year ago. He said it motivated him. They started with 2 tight ends.
It's a big wear you down offensive line, and that's what Dallas will want to do with this smaller Houston defense.
Blitz on Bledsoe, and he is sacked on his first pass attempt, and they'll start booing early in Dallas. Philip Buchanan back at the 35 of Dallas. McBriar's kick. Boy, does he boom this one. That has some Australian air in it. Look at this ball bounce, and it goes out of bounds. What a kick at the 2-yard line. That's as good a punt as we've seen in years. 75 yards and out of bounds in the coffin corner. Belden won 84 yards in 1968. That one for 75. Carr, his own end zone. Going to run it out and slide. Oh, does he hit? Oh, does he take a hit? And he is down at the 12 and is managing to get back to his feet. Roy Williams, a punishing tackle.
Check it out. Well, I was wrong. That was his shoulder.
Good analogy. That's exactly what happened when Green, trying to slide, caught it head to head. Give it to Sam Gatto, and as the rain falls rather heavily here at Texas Stadium, Gatto, much like his teammate Ron Dane, stuffed, who leads the Texans in rushing with 15.
If you're planning on having your quarterback being one of your leading rushers, you better sign a couple really fast here. Start practicing snaps on the sideline, because you're going to go through a couple.
If it's short, going to get good field position.
By the same token, the Houston offense has done part of their job. Obviously, the number one job would be to get a first down in this situation.
Stanley will punt from around his own goal line. High and short. Fair catch.
A much better fair catch signal this time.
All the way to the 42-yard line of the Houston Texans.
Getting that kind of play from the entire line.
2nd and 10. Bledsoe to the sidelines, has an open man. It's Terry Glenn. And Glenn right at the yardsticks at the 33-yard line. 2 for Dallas after the 8-yard pickup by Glenn. Bledsoe underneath, wide open is Owens. T.O. tripped up inside the 20-yard line by Shante Orr. Flag down.
And you just saw Terrell Owens do something that he's done his whole career, and that's running after he catches the ball.
Offensive pass interference, number 80. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
With 53 yards and penalties here in the opening quarter. Bledsoe underneath, complete, and that's going to be close to a first down to Terry Glenn. Hit immediately. Jones at running back. Barber from Minnesota. And Bledsoe going to throw the ball to the sidelines, and he doesn't connect. Wow, what a call. He was looking for Terry Glenn, well covered by Dante Robinson. Got it back at the 32, so that was a 31-yard gain for the Texans, who throw here on 3rd down. It's incomplete through the hands of Johnson. As he spun forward, the ball was twisted out of there by Roy Williams.
Been some serious frustration so far for this Dallas offense. Giving that ball up on downs to me was just, I was incredulous. I mean, they didn't run the ball against that bad of a run defense.
On the season. 2nd and 10. Bledsoe over the middle, wide open is Creighton. And he is across the 35 for a first down. Patrick Creighton from Northwestern Oklahoma State. Back here in Dallas. Barber, the running back. The sign of the tight end, the blocker. Here comes Williams. They block him away to throw underneath to Glenn. And a leaping catch. Tackled by Robinson. And he does have the first down at the Dallas 48-yard line.
And they will man up on these receivers. Both Terry Glenn and T.O. This is man coverage. Robinson does a great job. Just gets beaten by Bledsoe and Glenn doing a little bit better. Top of the screen. Keep an eye on T.O. too, because he also had man coverage.
11 years ago out of Ohio State by New England when Parcells was the coach there. Here's Julius Jones skittering through a hole and inside the 45, a gain of 8 on first down. Earl and Ryans collaborated on the stop. D'Amico Ryans, the rookie middle linebacker from Alabama, and Julius Jones on his feet has the first down at the 35-yard line. D'Amico Ryans, the tackler. A wonderful sculptural rendering of the Hall of Fame great Tom Landry. Coached the Cowboys to their first Super Bowl victories. And that's Glenn in motion to the inside. 3rd down pass comes to the near side. A first down to Creighton. Patrick Creighton, who came into the game with 4 catches, being used more and more. A nice target, 6 feet 205.
Scores are scores, but touchdowns is what it's all about in the red zone.
Bledsoe looking for the touchdown, throws underneath to Glenn, 10, and he dives to the 5. It's 1st and goal. 4-yard line, Barber in the backfield. Bledsoe, incomplete to Glenn. Well covered. Dante Robinson has done a good job defending in this first half. Don, the veteran kicker, and he punches through the easy 22-yarder. Although he did miss an easy one earlier this year against Tennessee, 26 yards, which upset the Dallas fans. Empty for T.O. 3rd down and 3. Houston. Sidelines, caught at 50-yard line. Eric Moulds, the veteran from Mississippi State, who is 7 catches coming in shy of the 700 mark and needs 1 more catch for a touchdown to make it an even 50 yards on the play. Moulds' 2nd catch, 5 more from 700. Carr to this side, complete to Johnson, who lost his footing. Seems to be most slippery on the sidelines. That's exactly the same spot where Terrell Owens went down. Player out of Oklahoma, number 1 pick 4 years ago. Here's 3rd and 1. And it's Dane, and he's stacked up. And the running game continues to fizzle for the Houston Texans as the Cowboys have really stymied any run attempt.
And Alabama won yesterday in overtime against Ole Miss.
And Arkansas having a great year. Bledsoe trying to stay on balance with one foot, but down he goes. It was D'Amico Ryans who shot through on the blitz. Quarterback comparisons. Bledsoe, though, has been sacked twice. Carr has not been hit in the backfield. Bledsoe over the middle, complete. Terrell Owens, and he's tackled at the 25, short of the first down. Lewis Sanders at that corner makes the stop.
Kind of talent. That's why people tolerate all that garbage.
Bill Parcells, though, is just about ready for the truck to pull in that garbage and take it away. You can see he's testing his patience. Terry Glenn makes the catch, and he's hit shy of the first down marker, the 30. Let's see if the Texans use a timeout here. University of Hawaii.
Returner Buchanan made a nice point. They only had 10 guys in the field. They asked for another.
He drives this one well again. Buchanan backpedals to the 15. Dangerous return man, and he's up the middle. 40, 45. The kicker gets a piece of him, and finally tackled from behind. Abram Elam was the last white shirt to get Philip Buchanan.
Defenseless, yes, but he's looking at the ball, concentrating on the ball. That's good defense.
2nd and 10. Carr steps up, throws, has a man underneath. Andre Johnson. Johnson wisely heads for the sidelines, stops the clock, and is just shy of the first down. 34 seconds. Rondane. He stopped, and then he recharges, and he doesn't get to the 30, so that'll be short of the first down. Roy Williams again. No wonder he's been to 3 consecutive Pro Bowls. What a player. It's up, and it is good. And there are some Texan fans here as a roar erupts. Not quite like that for the hometown Cowboys, but it's 6-3. Houston leads. On 2nd down. Big hole. Julius Jones, 50. One man to beat. 40. And finally out of bounds inside the 35.
Good about him. Now we got to point him out in a bad situation. Here's Mario Williams working inside. He's going to be blocked by a tight end. And when you're blocked by a tight end, you can't get blocked like that in that situation. He's got the angle, but that was
longest running play of the game. 33 yards for Julius Jones, and right back to the former Notre Dame star. And he is to the 30 with a flag thrown by the umpire. This way.
Holding defense, number 91.
Different
5 yards to the end of the run, automatic first down.
The Ivy Leaguer, Seth Payne.
Grabbing those poor offensive linemen.
First down. Trying to go wide and finding some room is Jones. Patient runner. And that is exactly what Bill Parcells said about this young man. He said,
years or so running to the ball.
3rd and 5. Bledsoe over the middle. Caught. It's Patrick Creighton, and he has a first down. Dante Robinson makes the tackle, and Creighton has matched his total of the first 4 games with his 4th catch. They go with 3 tight ends, and Julius Jones. Back to Jones. Slashes to the 6-yard line. Glenn Earl, the safety,
Came around and did a nice job.
Mario Williams got pinned in again, pushed to the inside. Jones hit and down at the 3. Good surge by Jason Babin, the defensive end, number 93, and yards from the touchdown and the lead. The fade and a touchdown to Terrell Owens. Flag down.
Don't be surprised if this is offensive interference
on Owens. Did he push off? Lewis Sanders, the defensive back.
Oh no, it's against the defense. This is just using your body to your advantage. Lewis Sanders has his hand.
Taking the second half kickoff all the way, and Owens with a payoff from 3 yards out. Here a feast of action. Busy day on this Sunday in the NFL as Carr goes to work after the penalty. Has a man open, and it's deflected and intercepted by the Cowboys. Picked off by Greg Ellis, who laterals it to Terrence Newman, and Newman out of bounds.
But was he downed after he caught that ball?
A huge turnover.
Just a beautiful athletic play by Brady James, jumping up and tipping that. Also nice by Ellis. See, now his teammate, sitting in college, he can get up, and the Texans never touch him. Excellent job. Very, very nice job.
Safety blitz is picked up. The end zone to Owens. He fights for the ball and comes away with it. Touchdown, T.O. Six lead. There's the muscle play. Can't see it, but now the smile. They're going to be something when they do generate a decent running game because they've got the pass game. On third down, Carr to the sidelines, intercepted, picked off by Anthony Henry. Reception this year, his 21st career.
See him squeezing in between Andre Johnson and David Carr. That was just a fraction of a second. That ball was too long in the air, and Anthony Henry does a great job of getting in position for it, and as soon as he threw it, David Carr knew it.
As you saw, 6 out of the last 7 turnovers, they've scored a touchdown. Here's Marion Barber, and he powers his way inside the 35, a gain of 6 or 7 before Moreland Greenwood can make the tackle. And he comes in motion. 3rd and 2. This throw is to Creighton, and it's broken up by 31 Philip Buchanan. So Buchanan and Dexter McLeon, they had 6 defensive backs in there on that play. 3rd and Bledsoe. Creighton. Same play, this time successful. 1st and goal. No, 1st down at the 15.
Dallas Cowboys offensive coaches. Doesn't work on 1st down. Okay, we'll man him up. Let's see if he can do it 2 plays in a row. And on that play, Patrick Creighton was considerably better than Buchanan.
Creighton with 5 catches to match Terry Glenn's 5. And his from the 15, Barber gets 5. Gets 9 as his helmet flies into the end zone. No, it's the helmet. Yeah, it is.
It is his. He's just not as violent a runner. Every time he takes a step, Marion Barber, you expect him like he's getting ready to hit somebody or something. He's very, very physical.
2nd and 1, right back to Barber. Plows right to the goal line. Is he in? Now they're going to mark it just shy.
Yeah, about a foot short.
1/2 yard line. 1st and goal. And another Dallas touchdown. Marion Barber, his 4th of the season. 24-6 Cowboys. Touchdowns this year. And Bill Parcells will be quick to tell us all that nothing correlates better to victory than winning that turnover battle. Fumble, and here's another one. The Cowboys have it as Shepard fumbles the ball right into the arms of Roy Williams. Tailback now from the 31. Flag down as Jones battles it down to the 24-yard line.
I think that's going to be on the Texans. Remember earlier where you saw the defensive holding call on Seth Payne? Another
holding
great
defense number 99. We're going to add 5 yards to the end of the run, automatic 1st down.
Defensive tackle Travis Johnson, 78% of the time. Back to Jones. Nice little move as he has the 1st down, 1st and goal. And that gives Jones the century mark today. That'll be the first time in his bright young career he's rushed for 100 yards in 3 consecutive games.
We talked about the power of Marion Barber. Now here is the style and speed and kind of wiggle and sizzle of Julian Jones. Taking advantage, being patient. Julius Jones just hits it and goes. I like the way this kid runs. They're trying to really discourage defenders. That crown on top of the head when you hit somebody.
See what you hit. Bledsoe on the fade. Can't find Terry Glenn. Trying to get a touchdown to a speedy wide receiver. And 4th down and goal. And he's 2 for 2 from short range and a 27-6 lead. 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery have led to 17 unanswered Dallas points.
The guy over the center, and they're calling that play. The helmet within the
Personal
frame.
foul. On the defense, number 99, for unnecessary roughness.
Yeah, Dallas taking total command and jumping on those opportunities. 3rd down and 5. Carr, quick throw, incomplete, and Owen Daniels, the fresh rookie tight end, and Roy Williams darted in front of him and run for you now and then on an occasional reverse. No longer members of that Super Bowl team. Terrell Owens comes back to make the catch in front of Lewis Sanders. That's shy of a first down. Seth Payne. On 3rd and 2. Barber runs into a stiff defensive thrust and pushed back by Thomas Johnson. Was his teammate. Here's Barber finding some running room in the secondary. Boy, he doesn't quit, does he? He's all the way to a possible another first down. About a 10-yard pickup to the 44. C.C. Brown makes the tackle. Tyson Thompson, the second-year runner from San Jose State, number 28 now, the tailback. He gets his 9th carry of the season and fights his way into Houston territory to the 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup into the grasp of Moreland Greenwood. 2 carries now for 5 yards. Wide open is Witten, the tight end, and he's down to the Houston 36-yard line before Ryans can bump him out of bounds, and he comes up a little limpy. Well, here comes the quarterback they've been crying for, Tony Romo. Yeah, Romo, who has not thrown a pass in his 2 years plus, make it 3 years plus. He free agent in 2003 out of Eastern Illinois, 2004, and had great success during the summer. Here, just a little flip for a score.
Well, he almost didn't get that play off, Dick. He almost looked like they thought it was the preseason. At about half a second.
Bledsoe apparently through for the day. Good numbers, a couple of touchdown passes. My old partner in basketball, milk the clock is what he'd say. You got to take at least a minute off the clock every possession when you have a big lead in the second half. Milk it good. Romo's first NFL pass is caught. Sam Hurd, free agent from Northern Illinois. Eastern Illinois to North.
No one ever said that luck doesn't help a good legend, and this young man's got quite a legend here locally about the performance he's had in the preseason and how much they like him, and they've been chanting for him every time Drew has played poorly. And he might have gotten his first completion, but now he knows that when you get those completions at this level, you usually have to pay for them a little bit.
Alford, a touchdown here. 2nd and goal at the 2. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown to Terrell Owens. He has the hat trick, and Romo has his first NFL touchdown throw.
Well, here's Terrell Owens right here, and he's going to come in motion. You should call this a tribute to Jerry Rice, because that old West Coast offense in San Francisco, they did that on a regular basis. You just figure my receiver's better than their DB, and he can't stay with him. And see, there's T.O. with that little wide arm pose on the star. Same pose, smaller star. That's just good game planning. That's good. That's excellent execution, and that's taking advantage of an inferior opponent, frankly.
Vanderjack kicks toward the sidelines. Here comes Shepard. Ooh.
Hello.
Wow.
Mr. Abram announced his arrival.
Abram Elam with the hit. Underneath to Andre Johnson, another catch for him to give him 6 for the day and 36 for the season. It's Abram Elam's birthday. David Carr's day is through. This is the 2nd most points scored by Dallas in the second half in their history. Throw underneath is complete. And Daniels, the tight end. This is points. Rosenfels underneath to Johnson. Heads for the sideline and out of bounds, but the clock runs. They said he was stopped prior to the boundary.
And it's really something that's paid big dividends, because Houston's had absolutely no big plays.
Ooh, Rosenfels just got that out, and Johnson with a completion at the 39-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 4, and Houston with 58 seconds showing on the clock, trying to get a little frosting on the board. It goes underneath the Gatto, and that'll be a first down at the 34-yard line.
And Tennessee suddenly last 2 weeks, not only against the Colts but against Washington, playing much better for Jeff Fisher.
Rosenfeld's grabbed by the jersey and ripped down and fumbled the ball, but it's recovered, or they're ruling the play was down. Secondary again, like Aaron Glenn, that really give its continuity and strength. Out to Gatto, and Gatto skids out of bounds, stops the clock with 18 seconds left. Just 5 for Houston. Rosenfeld's to Johnson. Andre Johnson tackled at the 8, first and goal. Texans have 1 timeout left and spent it right here with 10 seconds to go. As
special teams included, getting those big turnovers and putting the Texans to sleep in the second half.
Rosenfeld's underneath, and bam, down goes Owen Daniels as he is hit hard. Brady James does the job, and the clock runs out. The Cowboys with the win. 34-6 after trailing 6-3 at the half. Oh, Dallas moves to 3-2. Houston now at 1-4.